It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The calendar has turned into
This is the first time I kicked the ball off in like 5 games combined.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left and end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Eagles at 9-2 to start play. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
He caught that! Oh, Jesus.
With another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. The 2nd-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a 1st down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Chargers touchdown. A gain of 31 yards. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Touchdown, LA. Amarian Hampton, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from taking the lead. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday. and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive.
Y'all can't be serious, bro.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 65 yards. And the Eagles have regained the lead. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That's another Chargers first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith from 10 yards out. And the Chargers have moved out in front.
He hurt. Huh? Come on, Zion.
And the lead is now 2. Here's Dicker now as he
strip, man.
away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
My, maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because you have a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Here's Jackson to return. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. On first down, hits Hampton. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it second down and 11. On the option right, Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the Chargers punter now. As he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go.
There he goes, left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have yet again retaken the lead. And again, it's no good.
This boy can't make a field goal. He's doing all kind of weird shit.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. Oh, nice move. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 54 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
A run once more with Hampton. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. He's got a man downfield. It's Harris. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Chargers. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
15 more yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
Chargers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omari at Hampton. He scored on the ground and through the air. as they have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right?
This is caught inside the 15.
Hard. Can't get beat.
A big play there. 65 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time they beat down Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Here's a give up the middle. A great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 15-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1. Herbert now. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Right side, he has Johnston. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down.
It's now second and 6 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down at the 28. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking to throw. Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Back to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Lad McConkey as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And he's got it. Try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over to back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Operating from the gun. Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Hampton. That one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now we'll tuck this and run. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Quick throw.
Come on, bro. He was too open for that. Too open.
How precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he gets it to the 32 enough for a 1st down. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at the 36-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Powering his way forward. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Herbert. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Hampton. He fights his way. Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not in the premium here.
Finding space at the 40.
And down right around the 37. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Now an audible here into something else.
They'll try to run forward Barkley. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're so long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and picked the play up.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
147 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Go. Well. Crowd right. Set.
They'll look to throw again.
He's got his target. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Chargers a gain of 16 yards. First down, Chargers.
Hey, go lock. Hey, ram. 21. Ready.
Out of the gun, Herbert. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
59.
Again, Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
5-9.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now they'll change things up.
5-9.
Here's Herbert.
That is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
29. That's another Chargers first down.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Brings up second and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Kappa.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. They'll run again. Shrugs him off. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Eagles 32.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Get the fuck out of here.
Third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now he's going to step up and run. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
All right, man, I'm off this shit.